Hey gang, welcome back, Twilight Man, in the Twilight Zone. So we just removed the shadow curse, and as I recall, shit's going to go down either before or after the dungeon. Probably before it. I seem to remember being quite the journey we have to go on before we can actually go into it, so I think that's probably going to be the end of the episode when we actually do the dungeon. Not sure how long it'll take, but we're human again, which means the good part of the game. Not that the wolf parts are bad, but like, they're not Zelda. They're not. And I just found the kids. We didn't sniff them out or anything weird. Alright, so they intend for me to go to the mines, I guess. Now, I don't think I get the bomb bag quite yet. But, as you can see, there is in fact a bomb shop. I guess I'll take a step in there and see if he sells me anything. Probably not open for business yet, considering they just had dreadlock boys all over the place. Oh, alright, I blew up his freaking storehouse. That's why he doesn't have bombs. Poor Napoleon. Napoleon Dynamite, the bomb smith. I think the plan is to go up the mountain and then come back down, maybe. We do have a secret move waiting for us back in Mordon, so whenever we get the gates open, we can go back there and get it. Why is that ladder even there if we've got this nice rope wall? This song kind of reminds me of Star Fox Adventure. Those nips. No harms allowed, or racist Gorons. Alright, come at me. Come at me. Yeah! Oh. Well. He got me. Said my spirit's weak. My dick's small, my Gucci fake. He told me my mom's sauce came from a can. I'm just admiring the detail on those boots. Look at that. Could have easily just been brown leather. No, they got little etchings in them. That was Bracer always had etchings in it, but I didn't think his boots did. Oh. Mayor of Ordon. There we go. We have to go back now. keep them safe by hiding them under that robe. So, speaking of Link's bracer, notice they only wears one. I always thought it was like a thing to make the shield more comfortable when he has it around his arm, you know? Not the case. Naturally, to keep the bowstring from freaking flaying your arm skin off, you mess up. Which sounds absolutely horrifying. But I think it's kind of weird that he wears it before he even has a bow. I feel like it should come with the quiver. Ain't my first rodeo. I did it. I gave him a seizure. Oh, now we have a horse, which means we can hop fences that aren't covered in blood. The map says Hyrule Field is through this way, not that one. That leads to the main field, I guess. So I gotta go out this door. That might have been the one leading to the cemetery. No, we're good. My horse can just moon jump. Fence blood was from lesser beings. From a cuckoo. Ooh-coo. Ook-coo. Who sees? I'm not really sure where it's supposed to end. Letter Boys. Your adventure from Uku. I was so happy to meet you and spend a bit of time with you. I am planning a trip to a new location, so just so you know, to continue journeys we might see each other again, so take care of yourself. P.S. I didn't have any chance to tell you this, but last time I may have a son. I'll introduce you if we meet again. He's a good boy who can help you like an item, so be nice. From Uku. I am Aku Aku. Rock I can blow up, I guess. See that heart piece floating there, but I need a claw shot to get to that. I don't think mounted combat existed in a previous game either. I know you can shoot your bow while on the horse, but I don't think you can actually swing your sword. This is a pretty sweet innovation. I think Link on his horse is the iconic symbol, not just Link on foot, you know? It's kind of weird that you wouldn't be a mounted man. Mounted combat man. Oh, look at that grass just get freaking trampled. Howdy, Spunky. I think that the wolf was over here by this lake. I did order the undies. They're not here yet. But there's that hurricane that came in by the Gulf that, made its way up to me, like, earlier in this week, so nasty thunderstorms kind of delayed shipping. I'm sure you felt some of that. But they are, in fact, ordered. They will probably be here before I do the next episode. Alright, here's the wolf. Now, last time when we did the Howling song, I think I said it was Zelda's Lullaby. That was a mistake. And then it was Epana's song, which made more sense considering I just got the damn horse. Whole point I was trying to make was that you sing the Ocarina songs as a wolf for some reason. Meet your garden. Yeah, I did a dungeon. I got a damn heart. Of course, I'm more of a hero. Big heart. Logi. Oh, I got the MeUndies. There's more in it for me because I got to, like, support people that I listen to, you know? Oh, I got a pair of their socks, too. Those should be nice. I don't like the undies, at least the socks could be awesome. Again, must test you to ensure you master the last skill. Okay, it needs me to redo the blow. Welcome, 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 open Gundam style. Break repeatedly with powerful attacks. Oh, yeah, that works. Star very well. Second skill is shield attack. Hell yeah. Now I won't feel like an idiot when I press R and nothing happens. Press R to send your phone reeling attack with. Oh. I tried. I missed though. Whoa! I think it's the first time I've ever seen him do that. Holy crap. Okay, so... now we can play the game for real. I always thought shield bashing was the most satisfying thing. I don't know why. And pummel strikes are pretty sick too, but something about shield bash I just love. Alright, so next thing on our list is do a minigame. Pretty sure I'm able to round up goats now. Give me a heart piece, and will that be enough for an upgrade? Close. Do I have a health potion? I do not. I should buy some milk. Wow, that cat is still drinking from the same bowl. Okay, milk. Yeah, I did order just the one pair. They're kind of expensive, but, you know, special fabric I'm sure will be nice anyways. And then... I think I went with a mushroom pattern. That looked fun. Ink. His eyes opened for a brief moment, and the world stopped. Dude has a freaking painting of himself on the wall. He's got a golden joystick award. Got wood clogs. Dude's got everything. This is how he's a mating. This is why he's a mayor. I mean, when you live in a small village and you probably don't know how to write, yeah, having a painting yourself is a little weird. Big dog, little dog, metaphor for him and his daughter. I can teach you the secret, but you have to not disclose. He's gonna teach me how to sumo wrestle, by the way. It's probably the first time I actually learned what sumo wrestling was. And you know what? Pretty cool. Respect it. I remember there was this shitty show on 4Kids, I think, called Super Sumos. It had nothing to do with sumo wrestling. They're just fat dudes in diapers, shoot lasers out their ass. I think their thing was they like ate donuts all the time or something. And like wore them around themselves as their sumo rings. Grab with A, beat a slap, gotch. Hey, so you're a diaper boy, but like, the whole reason sumo wrestlers are fat is just to have weight, because this isn't about knocking someone out, it's about pushing them out. Real simple rules, you don't have a timer, just once you're out of the ring, that's it, you're done. So you kinda just play slaps with each other, slap a guy hard enough and he winces, you're going for the pincer attack. Oh! Oh! Real important to like reposition. They're not getting close to the ledge. Beat my ass though. Jesus. Got him. Oh, I'm pushing the wrong button because it's red. That's what my whole issue was. And in the show, they weren't even like real diapers. You know the foam tiles you have on the gym walls in like school? They were basically made of that. These things were freaking thick. Anyways, being fat obviously adds weight, makes you harder to push out of the ring. But, obviously, walking around with all that fat builds up muscle in your legs. So it's also good for the pushing capabilities. Like, sumo wrestlers are actually kind of freaking functionally buff. Yeah, I wonder why more buff people aren't in the ring, but I guess it just, they proved that fat works better. Oh! Oh my god. But my one problem is I'm moving before he starts his strike, which lets him aimbot me. Need to wait for it if I wanted to actually dodge. Just tried to and failed. Ah! Kind of weird. This is like the only place in the game where you can see Japanese kanjis and stuff. Japanese is nowhere else to be seen in the game. This man has freaking daibos? Is that what those are called? Freaking bladed stick. Got kanjis. Got their fishing boats. Secret locked away in a chest. And the secret's that he's a fucking cheater. Now, I always thought Iron Boots is a weird one. As you know, it's only iron, like normal armor is made of iron. But these make you freaking sink to the bottom of a lake. Just the boots, you're not even wearing a full suit of it or anything. I thought naming them lead boots or something would be more impactful. Even though lead would be extremely dangerous to wear. I think in Ocarina they were just straight up called the heavy boots. Like, that aptly describes them, doesn't it? Doesn't tell you what's making them heavy. They just are. Alright, we're gonna do this minigame like 3 freaking times, because I'm gonna suck. Whoa! I think I need to talk to him while mounted. Otherwise, I might need to take care of Kakariko first. But horse. Alright, round up some freaking goats. Yeah. So, I think to get the heart piece, I need to do it in more under a minute, maybe. Doable, it just takes a little practice. I think a minute and a half would be a lot more forgiving. Running him off the road. He's in. They're in. Yeah, I'll probably use Discord for it. Kind of our main way of communicating. I definitely don't think I should be, going on Twitch, that's for sure. YouTube won't care. I might, like, upload the picture as my thumbnail for the VOD. Alright, I did terrible. But, you know, maybe he'll just give it to me, huh? Hell yeah. He just gave it to me. I didn't even have to do good. Wonder how long it takes him without a horse. I mean, I'd be down for making a video with my brother of us sumo wrestling him with our freaking luchador mask and our underwears. But I don't really have a good camera for doing such a thing. Plus my brother's like way stronger than me, and it would probably hurt. So, in Ocarina of Time, there was this pretty hilarious feature where if you beat the shit out of chickens, they'd eventually get tired of your shit and murder you. But what most people don't know is that in this game, there's a different feature for beating the crap out of chickens. You become the chicken. Maybe you'll treat them with more respect now that you've walked a foot in their feet. I really have no idea why that's in the game, but I think it's pretty hilarious. I discovered that when I was trying to, test out the double damage for the hero mode code. I wasn't sure how I was gonna get hit super early in the game without, like, cheating. It was like, oh, the chicken murder. That'll work, right? It didn't work. Then I found the freaking beehive. Anyways, we can go back to Kakariko, so I'm gonna hop back on my horse. On horse. Not really sure what these little boost nodes are supposed to be. They kind of look like whips, and I think that's a little fucked up, to be honest. They could also be spurs, but I don't really see it. In Ocarina, the boost nodes were little carrots, and I thought that was so nice. When you go fast, you give them a little treat. In this, you're either spurring them or whipping them. That's just really shitty in comparison. might take a little ride around this field and see if there's anything I can collect. Gotta be a heart piece at least, right? Yeah, that was a tactical dismount. Yes. How do we get in there? Why, does my brother just come into my room and fart for fun? Absolutely. He'll come into my room and just like pass out on my bed because it's so much more comfortable than his. I hear a bug. Got a male beetle. Yeah, he's the brief man. I need a claw shot to get to that chest. Kinda lame, but at least I know it's there. I don't see anything else too distinguishing on this landmass, though. Probably more gold bugs to collect. Brand, he probably wears cheap Fruit of the Looms. He's really stingy about buying himself clothes. He barely ever does it. I think he might have a couple nice ones that he got semi-recently. There was a time when he did, just like me, hang out in our underwear most of the time. Now, holy crap, that's a heart piece. Now, he usually just comes home from work and hangs out in his work clothes for some unholy reason. I don't know why you'd want to wear the stinky clothes longer than you need to, but he does. Got a health upgrade, hell yeah. Hill bug. Looks like a little helmet. Here, another bug. I've never actually come close to collecting all of these. There's a lot of them. Male and female versions of like 25 bugs or something. But I believe you get heart pieces at intervals, so I'll still collect any that I find. No idea what the final reward is. just know that the girl who collects them is like an insectophile or something. Whatever you'd call someone who's attracted to bugs. I used to watch them fuck. I collect both genders. Comes the murder pig. He's wearing its old horns on his helmet. He is one with the beast. Kid's gonna get fucking trampled. Need a gif of that. Helmet up, helmet down. I feel like if one of them wasn't an evil orc, they'd probably be friends. Don't have to go save a little boy. During the massage, oh god. Got a little too relaxed. He had time to tie him like 8 billion times in that past minute. He's a lot more agile than he looks. He also has the kid tied to the end of his saddle penis. It's a power move. Beat this man's ass. This is probably the best use Hyrule Field's ever seen outside of Breath of the Wild. Normally it's just like a literal grass plain of nothing, or it doesn't exist. Here you get an epic ass battle in it. Whoa! Pretty sure I can actually ride these pigs once I knock the guys off if I wanted to, but they're a little slower than the horse. I think the advantage is that they do more damage when you ram stuff. Boomerang does anything. Nah. He had this planned. Maybe this It's gonna be so epic when I knock this guy off a bridge and then I tie him onto my pig penis. Never quite understood the mechanics of this. It's actually kind of difficult. So, forgive me if I actually die here. Like that. Kind of like parking, you know, between two cars, like a normal park, not parallel. You kind of have to swing out of the way to make space before you go in for the kill. And you just body him. That look a lot better if that big wall of polygons wasn't in the background. Everyone okay? Yeah, kid, you tried to play hero. I'm the real hero. I'm sorry for saving you from getting raped by goblins. Are you mad at me? You see, if you had a wood sword, those goblins would have seen what was coming. Too bad you can't even carry a stick around like your friend Tallow. Dumb kid. Oh my god, what is that voodoo doll she's carrying? The hair on it is just horrifying. It's basically what just happened to Eddie. Kid crapped himself so hard he passed out. He's alive, though. I think that might actually be the last we see the kids for a while. They're safe and sound. They have a new black mom-dad. And I'm not sure if they ever even go back to the village. It's kind of weird. I know Mal becomes a freaking entrepreneur. Remember correctly, there was some torches I could light in the graveyard. Also probably a bug or two there. Alright, it's behind coffin number 1. Flowers, have lovely. Can probably blow this up, but I don't have a bomb. Line number 2. Gold rupee I can't carry. And some graves look nothing like the others. I guess these are from the past. Purple rupee. Put that back, I don't want it. Giant ant. TF! I think I'm probably good on the lantern. The boomerang too. I might actually equip the slingshot just to be able to use it. I know the boomerang's gonna come in handy in the dungeon itself, but at least on the way up I might find a use for this. Alright, I'm ready for you this time, you piece of shit. Oh, fuck. It's a Sanic. Alright, this time you toast. You toast. The fuck out of here, little bitch. That freaking scowl. Get out of here. Whoa! Nah. Link's a real man. He wears, like, the Japanese thong with the little loincloth in front. You know, like the spearfishers wear. Wow. Oh yeah, Gordon Freeman's a tiny Walter Whitey guy. For sure. Holy crap. Nathan Drake? I see him in trunks. These guys actually wear diapers. I almost died. Oh, I guess that's the end of the eruptions. There's like a runny nose for the mountain, I guess. Finally got the big old fireman blowout, though. There. I actually have to freaking shank him. I can use him to launch myself up. Guess your hint to know how to do that was the way they got away. Cutscene. These rocks really hurt. I should probably drink milk. We're getting hit like once now. I know there's a shop at the top. I just need to make it there. In fact, I don't think the heavy boots are gonna do me much good right now, so I'll quit my milk. Whoa. That was a 10 out of 10 landing. I mean, there's no shame in wearing them, especially if it's gonna make your life easier. I can buy a new wood shield, but why would I? Because it can burn. Or I can buy more milk. Oh, it's actually 2 servings. I guess I'm good for a minute. The other Gorons are all trying to kill me, but these ones are just chilling. They'll worry about biting my head off later. Should work. Kind of going off when I get close. I don't think it wants me to use this. Wait a minute. I have an idea. Steam might burn my skin off, but... hell yeah. Whoa. And he's doing the little boxer butterfly dance. Pretty nimble for a big rock man. That's how I die. And this man's the pointiest nipples of them all. But he's the elder. Outsiders aren't allowed in unless you can beat me in some fucking sumo. How long his arms are. He's a knuckle dragger. He has fish eyes too. Ah! I think I was supposed to walk in here with the boots already on. I'm pretty sure Gorons are all male. Or asexual. I don't know why they have underwear on at all, actually. He's giving me the, you wanna fuck? I'm pretty sure these guys are literally born out of rocks. The mountain just shits them out occasionally. Challenge, retreat. To hide the fact that they have no chunk? Maybe, actually. He could be jealous. Or maybe they just have like a little rock nub there as a weapon. Like a horn. You know, their hair is like little nubs. Maybe they got one of those. Second face. Dorbus. Patriarch's angry, and I need to calm him down. And there's also treasure. Gotcha. Coron. His name's Corn. Those nipples look like.
Hey.
Oh, I'm allowed in the dungeon now, and we have an hour left, so there's plenty of time to do it.
Hey.
Wait, don't. No, there's just an elevator I could have used this whole damn time. Thanks for tech, bro. What we got here? Bed. Single bed. Alright, into the dungeon we go. Probably gonna have to step back out to buy some more milk, but... Dungeon. I have bright-ass lava. Kinda hurts my eyes. So, I think I said before, these games' dungeons aren't just like, dungeons. You know, they weren't just randomly placed here by the gods for video game purposes. This one's like an actual mine that the Gorons use. How they make their money, I guess. Get their food. And when we clear it, the volcano will calm the hell down. So it'll have like a tangible world space effect too. Just like how we got rid of all the poison in the forest. I just think that's oh so satisfying to see my actions reflected in the world. Right, so that doesn't do anything. The boomerang should put out his fire, though. Maybe even stun him. Red rub. Gotta go fast, and I think there's enemies on the way, so you gotta be careful too. Well. Oh, that's right, I don't have a metal shield. I thought I did for some reason. I actually have to be careful around the flaming guys then. These gazillion-pound boots I just casually carry around in my bag. How would they make a door out of wood? It's silly. Small key. I think I explained before, but I'm still smashing barrels just in case I find a fairy location. It'll keep me from having to walk out of the dungeon until I find the Birdman. Or who name is. Well aware I'm not gonna find any hearts in them. Don't get my hopes up. Yeah, that's true, he would suffocate. volcanic air is extremely toxic. In the other games, it's kind of justified because you have to wear the red tunic, you know, or you die from heat exposure, but you could also think that the tunic provides some kind of air filter to it, because the blue tunic lets you breathe underwater, so it has some effect on your lungs, right? The blue tunic makes a lot more sense in this game because you can put on a little mask when you go underwater. I think that might have just burnt my shield. Oh shit, that's a whole game over. I'm really pretty sad that you don't get more tunics in this game. There are cheat codes I can use to sort of dye his clothing, but it's not like a perfect dyeing. It kind of just puts a red tint across his whole body. But like his pants would be pink too. If I were to make this red. It'd be a kind of gross looking red, closer to brown, and his pants would be pink. The only one of those color swaps that actually kind of works is the Dark Link. Because he's literally just Black Link. There's one to dye his tunic black specifically, but there is another specific one to dye his skin. Actually, there is a Dark Link model in the game because it's used in a cutscene. So it probably just uses that one when you do the Black Link, Dark Link cheat code. Otherwise, blackface is a legitimate option. Wait for the pillars to go down and minimize wait time, and I might have screwed up. Oh boy. There we go. Go. So now I just have to drown myself real quick. And magnets. I'm not entirely sure how this works. Apparently this green crap is magnetic. Oh man. He's smoking out his holes. Goramato. Sounds like a weapon. It's a map. Not especially useful considering we can't go anywhere but straight, but we got a map. I also heard a cuckoo. Cuckoo. Smash pots till I find them. Might actually be up the ladder. Hand, two hands, one hand, two hands. Wow. There he is. Cool. I can get my shield replaced whenever. Now, I know in the Wind Waker there are a race of bird people, but that's on a separate timeline from this one, so I don't think they're necessarily related, which I think is interesting, I guess. And like the races may be formed a little differently based on which timeline we're in. Maybe Ganon's influence screwed some shit up. Remember how in A Link to the Past the Zoras were these green people that are conveyed in A Link Between Worlds? But normally they're these sexy white-blue fish people. I'd have to take a look at timeline, but maybe these games and The Link to the Past / Between Worlds are on separate lines. Kind of give more credence to that theory that the races develop differently based on his magic or something. Bit awkward walking towards the camera like this because if I let go of the stick and I push forward again, he'll turn around, you see. I always thought that was really shitty in Sonic games too. You just want to push the direction that's right from your new perspective and it screws everything up. Alright, so I started playing Thronebreaker, Witcher Tales, aka Gwent, the game. Now, in The Witcher 3, there was a mini game called Gwent, card game. It was real simplistic. Pretty much just threw cards out till you got a number. Some cards had special effects. Whoever had the higher number at the end of round won. Real simple stuff, not much to it. Blood and Wine added a new faction. Played a little differently, but still not a whole lot to it. But, it wasn't bad by any means, even though it was very simplistic. So, it gained a bit of a cult following. They printed out some physical cards. They sold relatively well. And eventually they said, hey, we're going to make an online card game and develop the actual game systems. And they did. I never played the official Gwent release, but they really did add a whole lot to the game. And that's all relevant in Thronebreaker, which I'm enjoying way more than I thought I would. Like, I did enjoy Gwent, and I wasn't sure if it would be enough for me to play a whole game with it, but the changes they made are just so excellent. It's a lot more of a combat-focused endeavor now, because almost every card has some kind of a sabotage system associated with it, so you can damage other cards, rather than just having to Scorch being the only one that can destroy stuff. Your leader has a more relevant ability and some that can be only used once a game. That plays in with card effects as well. They removed one of the rows to make things a bit more complex, honestly. They even changed up what all the old weather effects did, made them a lot more interesting. And the game itself has cool resource management system / light RPG elements. And I think are really cool are the puzzle battles that are scattered all over the place, where they give you a specific set of cards and you have to meet specific conditions to win, rather than just killing all the enemies. It'll be something like these enemies have some ridiculous behavior. Now you gotta get them to the same number to be able to play a card that destroys them both at once. Otherwise you fail. Probably gave that example poorly, but neat stuff. And the story's been really good so far too. It's pretty long actually. What I really like is that all your choices have like legit consequence, because the game autosaves immediately and it doesn't keep a backlog, except for like the last time you started playing. So if you want to save scum, you have to redo a whole day's worth of progress potentially. Eventually you just gotta live with it all, and I think that's cool. I really like the game. Also, the art's pretty, for what it's worth. Got 3D models moving on a 2D picture, but it looks a lot better than World of Light did, to say the least. Well, yeah, I went from liking Gwent to loving it, I guess you could say. So I give Thronebreaker a solid recommendation. It's also got like the actual collectible card feeling to it, because, you know, you don't just get them all at random, or you don't have to buy them from loot boxes, because it's not an online game. But it's got that bit of Pokemon satisfaction from collecting stuff. Real solid game. Also, prequel. Or it happens sometime before the books even, maybe. So, anyone's not familiar with the games and maybe just wants to play a cool card game, and then go right ahead. Don't have to be familiar with the universe at all. That's the way forward. I'm pretty sure there's a chest somewhere in here, though. I don't have the compass yet, so I'm not just gonna tell me. I thought Link had a pretty unique swimming animation in this game. It's actually not a terrible technique. It kind of turns into more of an arrow than if you just do the normal paddle, whatever you call this. So whenever he does just a single arm wave, he just uses inertia to propel himself forward for a bit. Really useful. And he does it because he's carrying a sword on his back, you know. But if you're trying to push something through the water, maybe save someone's life, not a bad way to do it. And his underwater swimming animation's cool too. Not quite as practical. Okay, so I think that the slingshot can actually be used to crack these gems. That's what I'm hoping for. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to run past these. Yeah, I don't think it's working. Nope. That was a direct hit. I might still be able to use it to knock this down at least. No. Crap. Oh, okay, I can use this. Face. Not quite what I wanted, but I'll take it. Oh, okay, there's another path. Cool. Looks like I can cut it down with my sword. There's a little bridge right in front of it. lever for? Oh, to open the door. Gotcha. Also switch, not a lever. I think if the shield was placed on my back, it would have actually burnt off, so it's good I had my sword drawn. Sure, there's stuff to explore down there, but I also might get shot. I just gotta make my way through here. And I don't have a key. I do have to go down. And chests. Oh. Perfect. I don't think keys are normally in this kind of chest though, right? No, just ruby. Oh boy. I feel like there's gotta be a chest down here with a key in it. It can't just be that one. No, I guess it is. Maybe somewhere in that area off to the left. I ignored. Be able to climb this. Somewhere off to the left, maybe. Looks like there's more to it on the map than I saw. I'm afraid of getting near this thing. Whoa. Well. Hey, small chest. Might have a key in it. It does. Hell yeah. I'd be able to climb this, but I can't. Why is this here? Big circular room. I wonder what that could possibly be. Mini boss. This mini boss room is particularly massive for dramatic effect, but I think that the mini-map kind of spoils it here. Definitely less noticeable in other dungeons. Like normally a dead-end room just comes off to a circular area like this. one that my arrow was pointing at just then. So if you just see any circular room, it's not necessarily a boss, but that one is just absurdly massive. This is kind of cool. You gotta run across and make it to the magnetic pads before it flips. One looks even older than the last one. And his pipe looks like a bong. It's a hybrid. Ibiza. Take this, brother. He give me a third of key. This is before a mini boss room, so one has a higher chance of having a fairy in it, I would think. I still have the milk, but just in case I don't use it. Guess not. I could walk all the way to the end, but I think it's kind of rude that Nintendo even made the wall that long, because you can land right here and start moving a lot faster. Like, seriously, I feel bad for you if you walked the rest of that, only to realize you had just had to take your boots off way over here. Champion. Looks so fucking cool. Like a Mad Max Goron. This mini boss is actually interesting because it combines like all of the past things that we just did. Right? We're fighting a foe with armor. Like armor that protects him, falls off with his health and bar and shit, like the bull boy. Then we're using the magnetic capabilities to keep us on the stage, but also if we were to get hit by him without the heavy boots, we'd get knocked around, just like with the sumo wrestling. having the speed advantage does help, but you also don't want to take a hit. You're not wearing the boots. Oh! I'm dead. See how, like, staying in the ring comes into place, just like the sumo wrestling. It's a good mini-boss. The first one was kind of it's just like, hey, you know how to use bombs, right? Yeah, use a bomb. It died in like one hit. I'm gonna put those on B and take out my potion, because slingshot's not helping me at all. Oh, right. The shield bash is the slap, just like sumo is the sling. Gotcha. I don't know why he's locked onto his fist. Just a little awkward. I should probably wait for him to try and punch me. Long game, Bowser. Come at me again. Kinda screwed him by being so close to the edge there. If he got me from a bad angle, he wouldn't have flown all the way off. It is pretty crazy he was able to pick him up, even with the freaking heavy boots. I didn't mean to do that, but why not? Supposed to be treasure on the other side of this room. Hero's bow. It's just a wood-ass bow left behind by a hero of the past. Now, I have to assume that would be the hero times bow because he's the only one who is like a blood brother with the Gorons. You know? That's all I really have about it. Bow belonged to a previous hero. Was friends with Goron, therefore hero time. It is a bit nicer than his bow, but it's probably just an in-universe change. It doesn't have to be low polygon. So these are actually on rails, means I can push them, get where I need to be. Not from this side though, apparently. Huh. You have to do something to activate them. There we go. Oh. Alright. Play it safe, take him out from here. I think they made the aiming a little more generous. It's still a little finicky. Not as finicky as N64, because you have an actual analog stick now. But I think they made the arrow head like fatter than the old circle was. So it just kind of gets what you need to. Huh. Actually a little impressed that I made that last shot. Another thing about the bow. Kind of OP. The bow's always been OP. That, you know, Scoured Sword bow, because you upgrade that one. It was actually a little more balanced. You had to work for it if you wanted it to be OP. But, I believe it does about 3 times the damage of your sword. So, it's only slightly more than the Master Sword in that sense, but still more than your sword could ever do. So, in most cases, it'll one-hit things. Anything that can't one-hit will usually have a way to block it as well. So I guess you can say it only kills lesser enemies. I guess that's the kind of balance against it then. And it's the last key. One's in blackface. Because that one stripe going down the center of his body is normal Goron color. So you have to wonder, is it paint or is the black paint? I'd like to think that he was afraid of getting the paint in his belly button, so he just left that part his natural skin color. Chess. Even this. I already got the compass and the map, and the last key, right? No, it's money. Well, I have all the keys, so I guess there's not a ton left to the dungeon. Oh yeah, not a ton. Pretty sure that was money that we missed over there. Money. I'll make sure I'm not missing heart pieces. I might go back and do a quick sweep over the ones that I'm skeptical about. Go buy a potion. That'd be a good time to do it. Yeah, I have no idea how you're supposed to know how to do that. And I guess the wall's a little busted up, but like the one time you ever knocked down a wall. I would understand if someone got lost there, but they probably get bored and just slam into something for fun. I can't land on that while it's over there, so I just have to get close and barrel stuff on my guess. Just drop more arrows. Work. So one advantage of the Wii version, you actually aim your bow. You really can't beat that precision. This is never not gonna be a little awkward to do. when you're upside down in this, but it does when you go first person. It's kind of disorienting. Yeah, like that. It's chips. On roofs. You know what? That is the first key room, which means they have a small chest of rubies in it, I remember. So only that one all the way at the top is one that I haven't actually been to. So we're good to keep going. Probably a fairy outside the boss room, so I don't need to leave for milk. Not unless I'm dying. Arrows. I'm actually about to use a lot of them. Supposed to bash that back at him. It takes a little more skill than just blocking it with the Octoroks. Yeah, I keep messing her up. Ah! Oh. Keep this guy from flanking me. I can snipe from over here. Another one. His bow is short and mine is long, therefore I have more range. Destroy this, I might be able to do something with that wall behind them. Also, there's jars. I need arrows. Gift arrow. I can literally definitely have one. There we go. Whole bushel. Memento. Booter. I'll take chances with spiders. They don't give a shit about me, so why should I give a shit about them? If it wants to kill me, it can. And you know what? They give birth in freaking hordes, and they even try and kill their own population off, so I'm not really doing the environment that much of a disservice when I kill them too. Because they kill each other. A bit of a weird one, but I think I actually have to roll off the edge and put the boots on mid-air, which I think would look insane if there was an actual animation for putting the boots on. Oh, crap. Not sure how to get up to the edge. I'll have to look around a bit. It looks like it's connected to the doorway, actually. I guess I just ride it. Yeah, I see. Rope physics, and do it in real time, so it does it in like a quarter intervals, quarter time, 15 FPS. Fairy. I'm not sure if the boss actually needs me to use the heavy boots, but I'm gonna keep them equipped just in case. And up there is the actual chest, so I was correct to think I needed to do something fancy to get up there. That definitely doesn't swing over. And then I don't see a ladder or anything, sort of. Might even have to come back with a different tool. Sounds crazy to me. Because that seems to be the only way up. And, well, I would need a claw shot to do that. If it's an art piece, it makes sense, at least. Got my cat. What the hell was down there? freaked out. Felt like there was something big and fuzzy underneath my chair. When I looked down, there's nothing. And now the feeling's gone. Lit torches. Maybe I could use those? No. Yeah, I think I actually need to claw shot up there. Unless I can do something from up there. I doubt I can jump far enough, though. Yeah, definitely not. Fuck. Hit the wrong button. Crazy of me to think that I'd ever have to go back into a dungeon. That's the one thing that kind of separates Zelda from being a pure Metroidvania. And dungeons are dungeons, you don't go back to them. The overworld is where you do the Metroidvania in these games. As opposed to the whole game being a big dungeon. Alright, I'm out of range. Take all the time in the world. I'm not actually out of range. Holy crap. Alright, I have some cover here, I guess. I have to wonder how these guys even got in here, if the whole area is protected by the Gorons. Holy shit. The House of the Goblins. 3. Hopefully there's another fairy. Otherwise I have it hit. I might be able to get away with it. I don't think this boss is especially difficult. And you know what? I do remember having used the heavy boots. That's a thing. Kinda neat to have to use 2 of your treasure items then. He kinda just looks like a big blob. He's not quite as massive as he should be. That helmet is just horrifying. And it kinda gives him the whole black face. like something out of God of War. Twilight Igniter. Virus. Oh, I press R to grab it. It's kind of funny, you just literally trip them. There's a chance to beat the crap out of them. I don't think I actually need to shoot his eye, but it made it a lot easier, so I'm playing it safe and doing that. Lying wait, I might be able to get a pot shot. Out there. Damn, I'm gonna like speedrun no hit this boss. Wow. I'm a little proud of myself. I just speed ran no hit that boss. Like Super Metroid, the explosion at the end of the boss fight is just too much for the game to handle. You got a pretty cool tail. But again, why isn't this armor? Why can't I wear this? It looks so cool. It'd be thematic too. And
if we wish what you give might come from. Do you give it me if you have any? Zip up you was oh. Take it was.
my Guile is healed up. Kinda shrank a lot too. Got some crazy arm hair. I think I can actually run all the way back to the end of this dungeon and have a conversation with them if I wanted to. Maybe something I'll do if I ever go back for that chest. Depends whether or not I remember it exists. But I hope I do, because it's probably a heart piece. Get out of here. I tripped a big baby man. I also got a bow, so now I'm OP. I killed that boss without getting hit in minimal time. I'm a little proud of myself, Spunk. orcs stink. That's what a man smells like. He's awake. Alright, kid, if you just take like 2 more steps forward, this spring has healing waters. Yeah, I'm fine now. My eyebrows are as thick as yours. Gonna be just like me with thick eyebrows. Whoa! Okay, so the next segment of the game is actually kind of long. You're gonna have the longest wolf segment, followed by a pretty potentially confusing dungeon. I don't think I'll be as lost at it as I ever was, but it's still a long dungeon regardless. So we'll save most of that for the next thing, but there's people alive in this town now, so I can explore just a little bit. Like, Mallow, he has a store. Our favorite little baby boy. He sells the metal shield. Can't even see him over the counter. I think he might actually be the cat lady's kid. He got the same fat face. Limited supply, I mean, sure. The Hylian shield may look like a piece of crap, but it's actually indestructible. Canonically. Now I can equip that now. And there we go, I have become Link. I think the bomb shop's active too, so I can go talk to Napoleon Dynamite. Yo, bro, give me some bombs. No, they're mine. God. I wrap my bombs in paper so no one knows they're a bomb. One of my skills. Special going, premium kit, 120 rupees. Well, I can't afford that quite yet, but there is a big rupee waiting for me in the graveyard. So I'll have to run and grab that. No, I can't give you a discount. I need that money to buy some super sweet nunchucks. I'm trying to make a living here. Gosh, I want to live in a trailer like my Uncle Nico. I have to relight them. I don't think I actually need the heavy boots for a minute. I think the bugs respawn, so... Yeah, I'll collect it again anyway, just in case. Maybe it's the female version. No, same one. Not sure if there's anything in this saloon, but he'll take me up to the hot spring if I ever need that. There's a quest that needs spring water, but it's also a place to go heal for free. Alright, so that's another cool thing, I guess. I said before, this game has no mana bar, which means no fire, no ice arrows, but you can combine your bombs with arrows and blow walls up from a distance. Kinda takes the functionality of a bomb chew, but makes it a little more convenient. So I don't even have to wait for the bomb to blow up on this wall here. I can just shoot it down. Cost of an arrow. For now, I think that's just an empty hall with some chickens in it. I'm not sure if I have the breath or the tools to get the treasure from the bottom of this pit. I might be able to get the chest at least. Give it a shot. there is still that rock there that I can blow up later. Alright, I think that's about all I can do at the moment. There might be a side quest or something if I walk around some. But again, the next segments are all pretty long. And we're also at our 2.5 hour mark, which is our goal. So, it's a pretty good place to end it for today. Maybe hop over this fence. Yeah. I'm not sure where the actual border is. It might be when I go into Castletown, or it could be somewhere on that bridge. Either way, the next area is going to encompass both, which is why it's so long. Anyways, thank y'all for joining me. We're making more progress. It feels good, and I think I might have even kept my promise of dying less than last episode, so that's good. There won't be lava next time, so maybe I'll do even better. Hell yeah. We'll see how this weekend goes. Streaming on Sunday night's always a possibility, but, again, I live in Pennsylvania, and, the Pocono Raceway, NASCAR event happens this weekend, so I might be a little wiped out after work. So, more likely it's gonna be just Thursday again next week. But, hopefully, Bundy's the review. And, yeah, that's it. I'll see y'all guys when I see yous.